turnovers.
Okay, good afternoon. Welcome to the Saints versus New England live play-by-play commentary here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are live for the Saints. We will send out links via the StreamYard links. So we have that up, so you'll be able to come in and video chat with us during the game today. So once again, this is a bounce back win. So we put that in. So that was in. So Saints getting ready to kick off here. New England will kick the ball to the Saints. And the kick is going to be deep, and it's going to be in the end zone for a touchback. Ball spotted inside the 25, first and 10. So we begin our coverage. So live audio coverage only, no video during the game. So that is once again, we cannot allow any live.
They were just really out of sync and really out of rhythm. And they said
we send this coverage.
Really bothered them last week, so it's something they worked on.
Okay, Taysom Hill in the backfield. I formation, one back in the backfield. They'll hand the ball off. That's going to be Kamara, and he will not get much on that carry.
Kamara is going to be a key for this Saints offense. The Saints were limited to 128 yards.
So not much there. So it brings up 2nd and 9.
Less than 30 yards.
Ball spotted inside the 26-yard line. So 2nd and 9. I formation once again. Winston will hand the ball off once again to Kamara, and he will not get much there as well. So it brings up 3rd and 9, so it's a 3rd and 9 situation. So good defensive plays by the New England Patriots.
Matthew Judon, you feel like is kind of an actuator that makes things go for their versatility.
He really is. He's one of those guys who can play outside linebacker, defensive end. He can even slide inside at the inside linebacker position. Versatility makes it really hard to get a beat on what this defense is doing.
Okay, shotgun formation, back in the backfield for the Saints. Winston drops back. He'll have to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be the first 3 and out of the day. So Saints will have to punt. Scores no score on the way here in the first quarter.
3rd down and long situations, Adam, and those are so tough because, ultimately you look at that being behind the chains, you look at the pressure that you have to have, and you can't just get the ball out quickly. You've got to hold on to it a little bit longer than normal in 3rd down and manageable situations.
That was a problem last week for New Orleans and Carolina.
So Blake will be returning the punt. Taysom back as a blocker. And the kick is going to be high, and he's going to fair catch it at 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, ball spotted at 22 for the Patriots. Mac Jones coming in for his first series.
Because he's been exceptionally efficient, almost historically efficient in his first 2 starts.
He really has, and what he does in the line of scrimmage, identifying players, identifying the mic, getting them in the right protection, and really understanding that if you're in a bad play, he'll get you out of that place so you can survive.
Okay, I formation back in the backfield for New England. So this on 1st and 10. They'll hand the ball off to your left side. So 7 on the pickup for
Jones has options out there, and you really like the 2 tight end set with Hunter Henry and in particular Jones.
That brings up 2nd and about 3.
They can, take a jet sweep, run a bubble screen, get you downfield, but he's a conversion tight end, does a good job at the line of scrimmage as well blocking. So it's really one of those
2nd and 3.
Spend a lot of time in.
Empty backfield here. So let's see if they Saints can adjust to that play. Mac Jones will drop back, throws a pass. Downfield, incomplete. So Nelson Aguilar was the intended target, so it brings up 3rd and about 3.
It as this, what we're talking about, taking a shot down the field, you'll see the little double move there, stutter go, they call that. And they want to be able to take some of those shots. That's a very safe shot down the sideline, one-on-one with a cornerback.
So far, so good. Saints defense holding up here in the first quarter. They shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. You'll drop back. You'll look for a pass. And it's going to be downfield. It's going to be incomplete. So it brings up 4th down and 3. So first 3 and out for the New England Patriots.
He's back as well. Both defenses locking in, and that's been a signature throughout the Breeze and Brady eras. Regardless of how good the offenses have been, these are 2 units defensively.
So let's see if we return to be inevitable. And their punt's going to be another high hanging punt. And it's going to back them up inside the 10. See if they can try to get go to the left side, and he will get it out to the 30. So that Deontay Harris on the carry, so good carry.
To set up Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints on the other side.
Okay, once again, no score, Saints and Pats. Once again, I like what I'm seeing out of the defense, getting those 3 and outs when needed. So I'm glad to see that happening. So all things considered, it's once again good performance by the defense in the first quarter. So let's go ahead and give you a scoreboard update. Buffalo on top 7-0. That game just started. Also, Cleveland and Chicago, no score. Detroit and Baltimore, no score. So I'm going to scroll it. Jacksonville and Arizona, no score. Kansas City and Los Angeles Chargers, no score. Atlanta and the New York Giants, no score. They have a 4th and 1. Bengals and Steelers, no score. And Titans and Colts, no score. There's only one score. There's Buffalo 7-0 on top. So once again, we are live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We'll be here every single Sunday throughout the NFL season for Saints football. So we will be here. So once again, if you want to come in, video chat, you can video chat through the StreamYard links posted in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So just got to go on my Twitter, go on to Twitter, look at and just go through the link. So score is 7-0. So let's see whoever's in here. Looks like we have no one in here yet, but that's all right. So we'll wait for the game audio to return. So it should be returning in a second. There it is.
Gem of Norfolk County, here about 30 miles southwest of downtown Boston. Last time the Saints were here was in 2013, a classic game. Tom Brady to Kenbrell Tompkins with 5 seconds left to win the game.
We had some ringers out there.
Okay, Winston back in the shotgun. Kamara back in the backfield. He'll get the pass. And it's going to be caught. So it's going to be first and see what the down distance is. Kamara gets about 5 on the carry. So it brings up second and about 10.
You're just getting blown out and you can't get anything going. It's easy to give up on the running game. Sean Payton will not give up on the running game today.
2nd and 1, ball spotted. So we'll see what happens here. You'll hand the ball off to Kamara, and he will get the first down. So at the 46. So it brings up 1st and 10, ball spotted inside the 46-yard line. Scores nothing.
Understand the value of that. Getting guys on the ground, beating guys up, the wear and tear, the attrition that goes with that. And when you do it, all of a sudden those cutback runs, like we saw there, become the
Okay, shotgun formation. Winston, Harris going in motion, run play, and he ain't going to get much there. So Kamara, not much.
Shed the block and got the stop. No gain.
So there's going to be no gain.
It's the hands down the bottom of your screen right here. Shed, Andres P. And just go absolutely. I mean, that's straight out of the longest yard right there with the arm across the neck. Devin Godchaux. That's right. We see you, big fella. Nice.
Fifth-year man out of LSU.
So it brings up 2nd and about 10. Shotgun formation. Back in the backfield, that's Kamara. And that's going to be an H-back situation. James Winston. So it's going to be, brings up 3rd and 10.
New England's front getting after it on these last few.
And that's one of the things they can do. They can create confusion, get edges on you quick. This is just, again, a real nice.
So they're going to have to adjust to these New England plays right here. They're going to make some blitzes and stuff like that. So they're going to have to adjust to those things. So it brings up 3rd and 10. Drops back. Looks for a pass. Going to be caught by Harris. 1st and 10. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 catch. Harris makes the catch just about 12 yards.
Winston just driving the football. He's watching this side of the field all the way. Look at him. He never takes his eyes off, steps up, and now watch it. Let it eat. Bam, on the curl right there to Harris. Beautifully executed by Jameis.
Some concern, though. Teron Armstead is back near the 20-yard line.
So it looks like Armstead is hurt. Hopefully he's okay. They're looking to see if he's all right. I mean, that's a player we need. So that was a good curl route to start off with Jameis Winston throwing it to Deontay Harris for about 12. So that was a good game. So we got to get that running game going here. Because to be honest with you, if you don't get it going, it's going to be a long day for the Saints offense. So like I said, if you could throw a couple of slant routes and stuff like that, that will get the running game going. So your score is 0-0 here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Other games going on. Buffalo on top 7-0, 9:31 remaining. The ball is on the Washington 43-yard line. So we're just waiting for the games to return here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We will be back on Monday night for Monday Night Coaches shows here on. So we'll have coaches shows on Monday and LSU preview on Monday as well. So we're just waiting on the fees to return. So okay, once again, we cannot have the sound on during the commercial breaks because we have a lot of music playing in it, and we don't want to get copyrighted. So that's something we want to be very aware of. So if you're in here today, want to talk Saints football, here's your opportunity to talk Saints football here on during the broadcast. If you're new to this broadcast, we welcome anybody. So let's get back to coverage.
Network.
Teron Armstead seemed to be favoring his left arm.
So Teron Armstead going to the locker room
Here comes
to
Tony
get
Jones.
checked out.
He's just trying to help out. You see a little friendly fire right there, getting Armstead right in the arm.
James Hurst checks in for the tackle. Number
Looks like some movement on the Patriots side.
First set of downs and a play action for Jameis.
Play action for Jameis. He will throw, and it's going to be caught for a first down.
Kenny Stills, welcome back.
Kenny Stills gets the catch.
18th career game for Stills, 32nd with New Orleans.
Well, you got two receivers. You're going to run clear.
Good catch by Kenny Stills. I'm glad to see him back on the Saints roster.
The inside, open up that hole in zone. Jameis Winston on target. That's two deep throws on the sideline right now that he has had to just really let one eat. And
Okay, first and 10.
on those throws.
One back in the backfield will hand it off to Kamara, and he will get only 3 up to the 14-yard line.
Kenny Stills, by the way, drafted by the Saints, 5th round in 2013.
So it brings up second down in about, let's see, second down in about 3.
Receiver core that needs a little bit of help. Obviously, Michael Thomas is still hurt. He's going to be on the shelf for at least another month.
And it really is. You know, they use so many different personnel groupings, so many different formations. Now Taysom Hill in there, the quarterback, who also can play tight end, running back, you name it, a myriad of different positions. It's nice
Okay, run play coming up, and that is going to go to Troy Jones to the carry. So it brings up first and 10.
This guy on the stop for the Patriots. And into the red zone goes the New Orleans offense, where they have been very good. They have scored points on 21 straight red zone drives. That's the longest active streak in the league.
Yeah, that's something right there. 21 tries, and the Saints scored points. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield for Jameis Winston. He'll drop back, throws a pass, and it's going to be broken up.
And it almost ended up in the hands of Adrian Phillips.
Yeah,
Or the dangerous throw there.
Yeah, that's where you want to get off. You've got Taysom.
That was a very dangerous throw.
And you're going to throw it right where
So he threw it right at him, and that was a good breakup by the Patriots defense.
And those are the decisions that you make split second for Jameis that he's got to get away from.
Okay, shotgun formation, back in the backfield. Looks like Jameis Winston will take. That's going to be Taysom taking the snaps. So it's going to get to the 11. So it's going to be Hill on the carry.
Talked about Patriot defense has been rock solid, but this is their toughest test in the first 3 weeks of the season. They'll try to lock in on this 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7 coming up. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield. That's Kamara. Let's see what happens on the pass. Winston will throw. Throws to Kamara. Touchdown! Saints! So Saints scored on a nice little drive. So we'll give you the score and play drive in just a second. Let me go ahead and give you that score and play drive. We'll wait for the drive to come up. 11 plays, 69 yards, 4 minutes and 58 seconds. So your score and play drive. Winston to Kamara for about 11 yards. So the first score of the game is extra point up, and it is good. 7-0 Saints. 7:35 remaining here in the first quarter. So a nice little drive. I like what I saw. So once again, we have to mute. 7-0 is your score. I mean, I'm glad it took 11 plays, but the truth of the matter is, as long as we got the score. So 7-0 is your score here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Jameis Winston, 4 of 9, 49 yards. Kamara, 5 carries, 13 yards. Also, Deontay Harris, 1 catch for about 7 yards. So pretty good catching for the Saints. So the score is 7-0 here on Facebook. Okay, once again, Chicago kicked the field goal. It is 3-0 Chicago over Cleveland. That's 7:54 in the first quarter. Also, Baltimore and Detroit is scoreless. And let's see what else. Who else scored? Arizona scored on their possession, made it 7-0. And the Giants scored, and then also no score in the Los Angeles Chargers and Kansas City Chiefs game. No score in the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game. Tennessee on top 7-0. 6:27 remaining in quarter number 1. So we're waiting for game audio to return via Fox Sports. So once again, Fox Sports abs the game today. We all waiting for them. So 7-0 is your score here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So once again, Saints defense just absolutely getting those 3 and outs against the Patriots. So I'm glad to see that happening going into the first quarter. Because last week, I'm going to tell you, Carolina was absolutely just dominating the Saints last week. So let's get back to game coverage. 7-0. Saints on top of New England.
Bundle home and car insurance.
First player in NFL history with 500-plus rushing yards and 500-plus receiving yards in each of his first 4 years. Alvin Kamara getting the Saints on the board. He was very critical of the Saints, of his group, saying we were ill-prepared last week. He kind of gave us the sense, Shannon Spade, when she talked with him, that they were going to be much better prepared this week.
Yeah,
kickoff's going to be high, and that's going to go deep in the end zone for a touchback ball spotted at the 25. 7:35 remaining.
You can enter now and correctly pick the outcomes from 6 of today's games for your chance to win $1 million. Scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. You can download the app and play for free. And I don't know how many more trips to the ATM Terry Bradshaw is allowed at this point, but apparently it's just you.
I need a loan from Terry if he's just giving away $1 million.
Handing it out.
Okay, I formation, one back in the backfield for the Patriots. One going in motion as a tight end. They'll hand the ball, drop back pass, and he goes down. Sack time.
And it's C.J. Gardner.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Welcome back, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Suddenly a lot healthier with the return of Marshawn
Good defensive play by the Saints.
They're still dealing with injuries at multiple levels, but they're happy to have those two back in the back end. Demario Davis is in the middle, making it all go.
And Demario Davis, one of those exceptional players who ties the front end to the back end. He does it all, man.
Okay, brings up second at about 15. See what happens here. And the pass is going to be caught, but not much. Demario Davis on the tackle, brings up third down.
Good job of reading what's going on, understanding down and distance. You know the screen's coming to Taylor. Watch him get his drop and then absolutely trigger. Here he is in the middle of your screen.
So that was a good pass play right there, but we absolutely blew it up.
Outside in, making the tackle on Taylor. Really nice read. And that's the
Demario Davis on the tackle. Brings up third and about 16. Shotgun formation. No backs in the backfield. Thomas checking for the Patriots. They'll throw a pass. So it's going to be short of the first down. So just about 4th down and 2. So it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out situation for the Patriots.
Play the sticks, drive on the football, and make a tackle. If your D-line can't get there in that amount of time, then we drive on the football. Marshawn Lattimore, you see him right there. Missed last week with the injury on the hand. You see it all wrapped up there. I mean, that's a football player, right? Cornerback, had surgery on the hand.
Okay, Jake Bailey back. Deontay Harris back deep to return the punt. And
Bailey's going to send this one out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it.
so
Gilliam, the other punter for the Saints.
they're going to spot it at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
They're having C.J. Gardner-Johnson back.
Okay, once again, 7-0. Saints defense getting another 3 and out on the New England Patriots drive. So I'm glad to see that happening here in the first quarter. I mean, Demario Davis, look, I'm going to tell you, that is a beast right there. When they throw the screen to Taylor, he just absolutely popped him. So I'm going to tell you, look, it's going to be a good matchup today. It's going to be a good day today. I'm going to be honest with you. With the Saints defense, if the Saints, like I said, they can continue their like they're doing here in the first quarter, all things considered, we can get off the field on 3rd down. That's the biggest concern, getting off the field on 3rd down. So you score 7-0, 5:25 remaining in the first. Here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, we are live today. Saints Patriots game. So we will be here live every Sunday, and also after tonight's game, it'll be 3 hours. It'll be around 6:30. We'll have post-game coverage of the Saints and Patriots game. That'll be later on this evening. If you want to come in later on this evening and give your takes, yeah, you'll have your opportunities. So we're waiting on the Fox Sports feed to return. We'll return the game audio on. You will not miss the play. So we're just waiting for that feed to return. So you score 7-0. Okay, other games going on. Bears still up 3-0. The Bears have the ball at their own 19. Buffalo on top 7-0. Washington has the ball at the 35. So let's get back to audio coverage.
Stalwarts of this New Orleans team, and his defense just forced a 3 and out after the Saints scored a touchdown.
Yeah, it's about leadership, right? I don't know exactly how to.
Okay, I formation, one back in the backfield. Kamara will get the ball.
Key piece for New Orleans early, down to Shannon Spake for more.
So he gets it past the 26-yard line. That's about 5 on the carry.
I think we were ready to play. If you watch the game, we weren't locked in from cadence to penalties. But he did say it was a wake-up call, and he's really happy it happened early in the season.
So nice little carries right there, 19 carries, 20 receiving yards as well. So 2nd and 4. He will run the ball, and it's going to be a first down. Saints gets it up to the 37.
When you're looking at what's going on right now,
That's going to be Alvin Kamara for about
taking the onus off protection, right? There are several different ways to protect. You can line up in 7-man fronts, and say, hey, we're going to keep 7 in and we're going to really protect this thing. The best way to do it, run the football, take the pressure off, open up your play action, make sure your quarterback doesn't have to stand back there and decide who to pick.
So brings up 1st and 10. Kamara back in the backfield. Winston will drop back, throws a pass, and that's going to be Marquez Callaway on the catch.
Marquez Callaway is going to be marked just shy.
Just only 3 on the pickup. Marquez Callaway just a couple of
So now the Saints have more first downs in this first quarter than they had all of last week in Carolina.
Yeah, just in that last drive alone, they already had 3 first downs passing. They had 3 all last week. So, I mean, they are on schedule right now as an offense.
So right now, the teams are just absolutely on schedule right now. So once again, I formation back in the backfield. That's Kamara. He only gets about 3 on that carry. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's Bill Belichick. knows Sean Payton very well, two longest tenured head coaches in the NFL. Belichick in his 22nd season with the New England Patriots, closing in on the all-time regular season and playoff wins chart. He's third all-time. Sean Payton is not that much farther down the list.
Okay, I formation back in the backfield. Winston will throw.
Winston got rid of it before the pressure got there, and
Tony Jones on the catch.
after a 9-yard gain.
So 9-yard pickup for him.
We talked
Brings
about
up third down.
Now you motion at a tight end across the formation to help your left tackle because you lost your left tackle earlier in Terran Armstead. So just smart right there, throw it just behind the sticks and stay in a third down and manageable situation.
So it's a 3rd and 1 situation for the Saints. 2 of 3 for the Saints right now on 3rd down. So good concepts. Okay, it brings up 3rd and 1. One back. It'll be a first down. So Callaway on the catch. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, so easy, right? Just a little dart route on the outside because you got everybody in the box. So just go ahead, see it, stand up, 1-step drop, throw it to your receiver, get out all that mess that you have in there. You're not going to convert on 3rd down and 1, running it right in there where you got 9, 10 guys. Just throw it to the outside, little dart route.
That was a good little pass route right there on 3rd down. So the Saints get the first down. Marquez Callaway makes the catch. So it brings up 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Backs to the backfield. See what happens here. They'll throw it, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be Jones on the catch. So it brings up 2nd down.
28-yard reception. Nice job on the sideline for Josh Allen. First touchdown of the season for Sanders. 7-0. Adam, Mike, and Shannon.
Emmanuel Sanders.
2nd and 6. Ball spotted.
Replace him. Obviously, Bill Belichick knows the Bills well. They had a better go of it when Tom Brady was the quarterback. They'll meet on Monday Night Football in Week 13. They'll meet again a couple of weeks after.
Okay, one back in the backfield for Winston.
2nd and 6.
Play action. They'll try to throw downfield. And incomplete.
Devin McCourty with the deep coverage. 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the guys they have on this line of scrimmage right there. That's how you protect. 7-guy protection, 3-man route, and just have all the time in the world to pat that ball, get it down the football field, take the post shot over the top.
Devin McCourty, a veteran play. Forcing Stills out. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Ball spotted. Inside the
First time out. New Orleans.
ball spotted 37.
Saints will use one here. We'll be right back after this message from Progressive.
So wait.
For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them. It's smart if we park near the exit.
Absolutely.
There you go. That way,
Let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute.
Parking is where the money is, though. You
It
imagine
is.
what this place pulls in on parking alone?
All right, no more talking about parking lots.
A lot of these are compact spots.
It's not pretty.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We still planning to head out around the 3rd quarter? Let's not talk about leaving before we're actually at the game.
3rd down coming up for New Orleans. Left tackle, an issue in the early going though for the Saints, Shannon.
You saw Toronto.
So I like what I'm seeing out of those play calls.
Elbow injury, questionable to return. So certainly a veteran and a captain going to be lost if he's not able to get back in this game for this team.
3-time Pro Bowler on the shelf for now. James Hurst still in there for this 3rd down and 6.
The 3rd down and 6. Ball spotted. Taysom Hill in calling this for a snap, and he will go around the right side, and he will be short of the 1st down. So it's about close to 3 yards short of the first down. So 4th and 3.
Receiver comes down here to go get you. He comes from this side. That corner's got to come up and make a play. You see the receiver down there on the edge? Here's the corner, J.C. Jackson, outside in, making a nice play, rallying up to stop that first down.
Taysom Hill's a big boy coming downhill. J.C. Jackson, though, is up to the task. Undrafted free agent, came up with a 2-pick game last week. He's been one of the best defensive backs in the league since he entered.
So timeout for New England. That's their second. They have 2 timeouts.
4th and 3 coming up.
So 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score is 7-0.
For a field goal attempt, if they feel comfortable with Aldrick Rosas from that distance. He made 1 field goal attempt from 44 yards against Green Bay in week 1.
So Alden Rosa comes in to kick a field goal for the Saints. So it's going to be a long, I think it'll be a very long field goal.
6 for 6 on PATs and the 1 field goal. Sure enough, this will be a 52-yarder.
Should be about a 52-yard attempt. Snap, plays, kick up, and it is wide to the left. So wide to the left.
Zach Wood, Blake Gilligan, Aldrick Rosas are the battery. Unable to convert here. Not a lot of wind coming at Rosas here, but a little bit too much of a hook.
Yeah, just
So it looks at wide left.
52 yards, you kind of have to drive that a little bit. Just got a little bit too much side to side on that one.
A good field position for New England here, which has gone 3 and out.
So back to field position, ball spotted at the 40. And it's going to be not much there. Brings up second down in about 12.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the thick of it again. 3 tackles for loss for the Saints in that opening period. A little bit of a sluggish start for Mac Jones and company. The defenses have made good plays on both sides. Kamara's got the lone touchdown. It's 7-0 New Orleans for the second.
Okay, once again, we go to the second quarter. Your score, 7-0, Saints on top. Once again, that field goal, that 52-yard field goal by Rosa. I'm going to be honest with you, look. He could have made it from 46 yards, but unfortunately, it just hooked wide to the left. So your score is 7-0. At the end of 1, let's give you some stats. Let's see what's going on. Okay, stat-wise, Saints lead in first downs 8-0. Third down efficiency, Saints are 3 and 5. Now the total yards of offense, Saints at 121. Patriots at 13. Total plays, the Saints use 23 plays. Patriots use 7. Now the passing game, 8 of 12, 83 yards. Now the rushing game, let's see where the rushing game is. Running game is at 11 carries for 38 yards, so kind of low, slippery slope when it comes down to it. Also, red zone's 1 of 1 for the Saints. Turnovers, none. Time of possession, I'm going to see if we got time of possessions. I can pull his time of possession up. Okay, time of possession, Saints had the ball 11 minutes, and New England had the ball for 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So your score is still 7-0 here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We all live tonight, this afternoon. So once again, Saints and Buffalo on top 7-0. Bears on top 3-0. No score in the Detroit Baltimore game. And we'll give you another game update. Arizona on top 7-0. The Chargers on top 6-0. That's they're facing a second and goal at the KC 4-yard line. Giants on top 3-0. 3rd and 8 at the Giants 30-yard line. Cincinnati on top 7-0, and also Tennessee on top 7-0 Indianapolis has the ball at the Tennessee 27. Let's get back to game coverage here on Mac Jones drops back, and it's going to be an underneath pass, so it brings up third down. So it's going to be a manageable third down situation.
Blitz, right? They get everybody on the line of scrimmage. We just call it
It's 3rd and 5.
Everybody up on our line of scrimmage. I don't know what that means, but
You knew what it meant. Football.
yeah, I knew what it meant. Everybody was up there, right? But they bail out. Mac Jones finds Jacoby Myers.
Okay, 3rd and 5. They have to get to the 48-yard line to get the first down. Pass play incomplete. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Unable to get any traction, a 3rd 3 and out.
Yeah, and the pressure, but watch him step into the pocket. This is a young quarterback.
So like I said, it's good defensive effort by the Saints here to get their 3rd 3 and out.
Get across the formation, pick up the free rusher, and let me slide up inside of that, and at least have an opportunity to deliver the football.
They will have to punt. Let's see what happens here. Looks like a movement. Neutral zone.
Down and 5. Could be an interesting call here. Looked like Carl Granderson may have jumped in the neutral zone for New Orleans. Close.
Full start. Offense.
So it's an offensive false start. Neutral zone.
The long snapper and that slight movement of the ball. Is Sean, so special teams coach, I should say, Derek Rizzi for New Orleans, talking about, hey, that was a false snap. Goes 5 the other way.
So it's going to be 4th down and 10.
Maybe a little bit more room. Yeah, Uber of a punt last time.
And that's going to be a pretty good punt, right? And that ball will go in the end zone. It will go to the 20.
Quarterback after this from Gutco.
That's what I'm saying is people like options. When you take Geico, you can call them anytime you feel like saving money. It doesn't matter, day or night. Use your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, whatever. The point is, you have options. Ah, how convenient. Oi, crab cakes. What are you looking at?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
3 and outs for Josh McDaniels and Mac Jones. Still only a 7-0 game early second quarter.
I love your comment about the crowd that gets upset about special teams because you know what? They understand the importance. Bill Belichick, it's not lip service when he talks about it. You've got 3 first-team all-pro special teamers on this team. Justin Bethel was one, Adrian Phillips was one, and we all know about Slater being the all-time big one.
So Saints will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20.
Saints for the 20. Play action.
And the pass play coming up for Winston. He'll throw it downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. Break up 2nd and 10.
Had Jawan Johnson, the tight end, the closest man to it. Kyle Duggar came close to maybe getting a fingertip on that one. 2nd down.
Plenty of time, and they've really done a good job understanding what they struggled with last week, right? They struggled in protection last week. They struggled blocking the front. Watch every time they keep it back in, they keep it tight end in, they condense the formation.
Okay, I formation went back in the backfield. They'll hand the ball off, and that's going to go to Kamara. So 3 on the pickup. So third and 7.
Patriots are going to switch it up a little bit. Winovich is coming in on defensive front. Kyle Van Noy checks in as well. For a 3rd down and 7, Juwan Bentley rotates in. They are deep in the front 7.
Yeah, and they bank on confusion. They'll have guys that play multiple positions, so you can't get a beat on exactly who's playing what. Makes it very difficult.
Shotgun formation for Winston. Drops back. Looks for a pass. And he'll have to get out of the pocket. Once it's going to have to run. So it's going to be a 3-and-out for the Saints.
And just watch the little game inside here. They're using a pick stunt right here. They're going to come down this way, jump over the top, little pick stunt inside. Here comes the nose guard. Bam, right there. That's number 90. Christian Barrymore getting in there, creating havoc.
Pretty good punt right there for the Saints. Chesky will try to return it. So he'll get it to the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
Check that marker before you take it a break.
Let's see what the marker is.
Holding. Receiving team, number 15.
So receiving team.
That 10-yard penalty will be forced at the end of the kick. First down.
That's going to be a first down. That's going to be against Patriots.
Mac Jones back out there. 7-0 New Orleans on top.
Okay, 7-0 is your score here in the second quarter. 12:46 remaining. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Defensively, Saints are just getting those 3-and-outs. Offensively, I'm going to tell you, they got to get better. They're getting stagnated when it comes down to third down efficiency. So they have to be better on third down efficiencies. So he scored 7-0 here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We all live today. Saints and New England Patriots. So let's go ahead and give you a sport update. I'm going to flip them back in. Okay, it is 14-0 Buffalo on top. Washington has the ball at their own 39. Game tied up at 3 between Cleveland and the Bears. Also, 13:41 remaining. In the second, it is Detroit and Baltimore tied up at 0. Arizona on top 7-0. Chargers on top 6-0. Giants on top 6-0 in that game. And Bengals on top 7-0. And also Tennessee and Indianapolis tied up at 7. We just gave you an NFL scoreboard update. So 7-0 is the score. So we're waiting for the Fox Sports feed to return. Once it returns, we'll have game coverage. Okay, game coverage returns.
Patriots 9 plays, 3 3-and-outs, no first downs in the opening quarter for the first time since 2018. Justin Perron getting to start at right tackle today. He's going to contend with.
So I formation, they'll hand the ball off. It's going to be Harris on that carry.
These last couple of weeks from Harris, that touchdown he had a week ago was impressive.
So it brings up second down at about 6. Just about
3 yards on first down. That Perron matchup against Jordan
4 yards on the carry, 2nd and 6.
And it's not just him. I mean, you've got to get him the help. You've got to make sure that you protect him using tight ends, using back sliding protection that way. It's not a one-man.
Okay, I formation back in the back to the backfield. They'll give the pitch out to Harris. Harris will get maybe.
Third down coming up, down to Shannon.
So third down.
Cam Jordan, obviously from the Saints, about facing this rookie quarterback in Mac Jones, and he laughed. He said, "Listen, we might
third down and 3,
but the guy that's pulling the strings is one of the most creative head coaches in the NFL." He said Bill Belichick plays chess not checkers, plus all of the offensive weapons. They didn't look at this as a game that they were going up against a rookie. They know what they were facing.
Yeah, this goes back to Saban, Belichick, the teachers from that.
Okay, shotgun. They'll hand the ball off again. And that's going to go to
Move past the chains and get the first down, but a little bit of concern now after the play for him. Demario Davis got him on the stop after 7.
So White gets out of bounds, just about 6 on the carry.
DJ Williams right there. Kind of gets driven to the ground. It looks like his knee hits.
Gonna have to check on James White. Step aside.
Getting crazy out here. I'm not running away.
Okay, once again, we have to mute the sound. 7-0 is your score. So nice little run by White, but he is injured. Hopefully he's okay. So if you want to come in video chat, or if you want to come in regular chat, you can do that on StreamYard for video chat and regular chat. You can come in the chat room and post your opinions about today's game. 7-0 Saints leading, 11 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the second. Okay, Buffalo on top 21-0. That game is still going on. 10:42 remaining. 9:31 remaining in the second. Bears and Browns tied up at 3. Also, Baltimore and Detroit scoreless. 12:26 remaining in that one. Okay, Arizona leads 7-0. Chargers lead 14-0. Giants lead 6-0. And Bengals lead 7. And then tied up at 7 is Indianapolis and Tennessee. So we'll get back to the game coverage here. Switch this over. Okay, I formation on first down and 10 for the Patriots. Mac Jones will drop back, throws pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Good pass broken up by Lattimore Williams. So Williams gets the credit for the pass breakup.
This is a kid that just really understands it. He does such a great job. I mean, taking one right, the chops right there, putting it on the hands of Smith. You know, that's a tough catch, but you want your guys want to come away with that. But I've just been so impressed with his ability when he needs to just let one rip. He can do that. He can layer balls. He can feather them in. He's just got such.
Okay, shotgun formation, one back in the backfield. Mac Jones will drop back. He will have to throw. Caught. It's a good defensive play by Demario Davis.
A week ago, you know, this is the guy that makes it all go in the middle for New Orleans.
And he's just such a great job. Here he is of just reading what you're giving him. Look at him. Sliding. He's in the hook. He reads the back, releasing, and just right now triggers. He knows what's coming. He knows, based on formation, what they're apt to run.
So it brings up third and about 8. Once again, shotgun formation. Back in the backfield, Mac Jones drops back. You'll have to throw again. It's going to be caught. So Hunter Henry on the catch makes it first
Don't get it
and
twisted.
10.
Mac Jones hasn't done a lot of deep ball stuff in his early career, but he's got an arm on him.
Henry's just going to run a little stick route right here. It's actually a branch about 8-9 yards and just an out route. That thing is right between the 8 and the 5, and you can always find Mac Jones. He's the guy standing right in the middle of things, right? I mean, he's not
Okay, once again, shotgun, the I formation, back to the backfield. And looks like he's going to have to throw under pressure. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Jenkins on the stop.
Off the back foot, just letting it rip, and he puts it right in a perfect spot. I mean, look at this. He puts it where his receiver might have a chance to get it, but the bottom line, it's either going to fall incomplete or somebody's going to make a spectacular catch. And just knowing where your receiver is when you're under that much pressure, you can't go out there and set it down. And his hand's much better than that. Really nice throw by Mac Jones. And whereas we're all
Okay, Mac Jones calls for the ball. Drops back. Pass. It's going to be Jacoby Myers makes it 3rd and 10, so it's incomplete. Chiefs and Chargers. So Austin Eckler scores from 16 yards out, makes it 14-0. Chargers on top of the Chiefs.
It's been a while since somebody other than the Chiefs was at the top of the AFC West, but good starts for the Broncos and Raiders this year.
Okay, shotgun formation. Mac Jones drops back. He'll have to throw under pressure. And so it's going to be a good defensive play by the Saints. So it's another 3-and-out for the Saints defense.
Bring the house man to man. You see Henry right here, 85. Just wide check delay in the protection, and I tell you what, that's breaking on the ball. That's just knowing exactly what's coming. You know, based on formation, based on situation, based on the time of the blitz.
So punt formation for New England. Punt's going to be Ed Block.
Andrew Dowell got in there for the block, and the Saints have it near midfield.
So that's going to be perfect field position for the Saints. Block punt by Saints. I mean, I want to see more of those block punts, time and time again.
First time that Jake Bailey has had a punt blocked in his 3-year NFL career. A great hustle by Dowell to cut through.
The demo spot will be where the receiver team recovers the ball.
And this is something you don't see very often against the New England Patriots, being out special team. Right?
So I like what I'm seeing out of the special teams today.
Pay so much attention to the special teams aspect, and you said it right there. I mean, Dowell gets up inside, cuts inside the block, gets the block punt, and they're back in business on offense.
Plus territory for the 40.
And it's going to be a handoff. That's going to be Kamara going up the middle. 8 on the carry for Kamara.
Nothing fancy about what the Saints are doing right now. This is just wide zone. Hey, we're going to push wide zone at the tight end, at the tackle box. And if we get the push there initially, Alvin, you stay on path. You keep pressing that tight end hip. If they shut it off, if they basically jam up that edge, now cut it back to the B gap. I mean, that's all they're running right now, and it's very successful for Kamara.
Give it to the fullback this time.
So it's going to be
with his first carry as a New Orleans Saint. He did a lot of that.
the carry right there. That's going to be
on him in short yardage, and he's got the first down.
Always got to love it when you reward the fullback, right? I mean, what do? They're just like glorified offensive linemen. You know, you just don't ever want to hear from them, right? They just go out there, hit a linebacker.
It's a little harsh, but I get what you're saying.
Throw the ISO every now and again. Every now and again, you got to give that guy a little bit of love like they did right there, Alex Arnold.
6-round pick in Carolina 4 years ago, signed a free agent with the Saints.
your run play coming up.
Penetration front by the Patriot defense.
So Broly, nope, that's Kamara brings him second down.
One of the guys I love is Bentley here in the middle. I mean, he is an old school, like back in the Pepper Johnson days for the Giants. I mean, look, that dude's head right there is made of cinder block and rebar. I mean, look at the take on of a 300-plus pound center right there. I mean, he gives no ground. He's the one delivering the blow. He is a downhill, old school linebacker.
That was an old Big Ten matchup. Bentley out of Purdue, Ruiz out of Michigan. On second down,
Winston will drop, and it's going to be a screen. That's going to be Kamara getting the catch.
Jones is trying to force him out. Ends up doing it right near the sticks, and it's good enough for a first down for Kamara and New Orleans.
Wow, you have it. I mean, you're just playing zone right there. And, I mean, Kamara, Jones stops his feet. One thing you can't do on Kamara, I mean, it's almost like a special teams play. When he's out there, you got to come hell-bent for election and make him change direction. You stop your feet, Alvin Kamara is so quick. He's so dynamic. You stop your feet, he's going to be gone in a flash.
Jones is in to spell Kamara, and they're run on first down. Bentley wrapped him up here at 20.
And there's the cutback that we talked about, right? You're setting up 19 handoff, coming out to the left, the tight end back, that's off to the left-hand side where you're going at the tight end, and then all of a sudden they stop it, they set the edge. Now what? Running back. Now just slide back into the B gap, slide back into the opposite A gap, the gap between center and the opposite guard.
For you, the number of men, which gap you were attacking, which running back, and it was
James Winston will go down second time.
This is the linebacker that you pointed out at the top, Matt Judon. Back-to-back weeks with a sack for Judon, and a big one here to force third down and long.
And Judon on the backside, not fooled. They've been running this all day over this way. Watch him keep his shoulders square and then play up the field on the naked boot keep. There he goes. Explode out, cut off the quarterback so he can't get out there to get the flat throw and take him down. Beautifully played, beautifully executed by Matt Judon.
It's Kamara trying to power ahead. All that yardage back that was lost, but he stopped shy of the line to gain by Adrian Phillips. 4th down and 3 coming up, and the field goal unit will come on. Rosas missed from 52 on his first field goal try. So again, we've seen it a few times now from the Patriots defense. Bend but don't break. After another trip to the red zone for New Orleans. This from 36, and he hooked it. Oh, the struggles continue for Aldrick Rosas here at Foxborough. Will Lutz was as reliable as they have been in New Orleans for a long time. He's on the shelf. Rosas unable to connect from 52 and now 36.
When you're driving.
Okay, once again, you score 7-0. I have to mute the sound due to copyright music in the commercials. So once again, net of 3 and out for the Saints defense, all things considered. 36-yard field goal was no good. So it's still 7-0. Okay, another scoreboard update. Let's go ahead and give you the scoreboard update. It is Buffalo on top 21-7. Still tied at 3. Chicago and Cleveland. Detroit and Baltimore. Baltimore scored, so it's 3-0 in the game. So second quarter. And Arizona on top 7-0. Chargers on top 14-0. Giants on top 6-0. And Cincinnati still on top 7-0. And Indianapolis down by 7. 14-7. So we'll return with game audio coverage in just a few moments. Okay, once again, we're back live, 7-0. Okay, ball control. Saints had 33 plays, 156 yards.
Final 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half when they get the ball back to start the second half. 4-minute offense here for New England. And Damian Harris is wrapped up after almost no game. This is something that NFL fans of all teams have gotten used to seeing.
Yeah, it is. And it's one of those situations where you want to bleed the clock. So you want to end the ball. Even if you don't score on this possession, you want to end this half with possession of the ball or a score. And then you want to come back in the second half and have that double-up opportunity. So that's what they're trying to do right now. Possess the ball, get first downs, put yourself in scoring position.
Off the pin, Jones looking for something deep, looking for Jacoby Myers, and he lunged out for the catch and a first down.
So it's going to be a catch by Jacoby Myers.
18-yard pickup for Jones.
18 yards in a pickup.
Creating crossing routes, right? Creating traffic here. Traffic, make sure everybody gets picked. Everybody can't stay on in the man-to-man coverage. Beautiful throw.
Okay, I formation back in the backfield.
Fake to Harris. Another deep drop. Lost it for Myers. Almost the same play. And chasing that time was Paulson and Debo, who got beat on the last play. He didn't want to get beat this time. Rookie out of Stanford who has a pick already in his young NFL career.
Yeah, distribution on that route was just really bad. You had Kendrick Bourne and you had Myers right there. Essentially, they didn't have enough separation. There was only about 5 or 6 yards between the two. So that was just kind of a between the two players, incompletion that goes on the quarterback. But really, it's just a bad route combination from a
High formation.
Pressure again on Jones, had to get rid of it fast, and an excellent defensive play by Demario Davis on Jonnu Smith.
Gets the crossing route again, and here's the crossing route, and watch 56 right here. Demario Davis puts his foot in the ground, stays on top. You see how he stays on that top shoulder? He stays leverage on that crossing route so he can make that play from downhill across the body of the receiver. You don't want to get caught behind him because if that catches, it gets to turn up. Perfect leverage position by the middle linebacker. Why he's one of the best.
3rd and 10. Blitz for the Saints. Jones steps up in the pocket, fluttering ball, picked off. Intercepted by P.J. Williams, and he's looking to take it back. P.J.
And it's going to be.
Came out loose. It was picked up by the Saints, and it's run in by Kaden Ellis. It's a touchdown for the Orleans.
So a touchdown, Saints. The defense touchdown.
Officials are talking about it.
The ruling on the field is an interception by the defense. Ball is fumbled, recovered into the end zone for a touchdown.
So Ellis had the pressure on Jones as well, and then came up with the ball after all this wild sequencing.
Well, double A
Previous
gap.
play is now under review.
You've got linebackers walking up. Your linebackers are pressuring. You're running pick stunts up front, nose guards looping around. Get the pressure on the young quarterback. Create the interception for P.J. Williams. Does a phenomenal job of taking that down. You got to secure the ball.
Brandon Bolden jarred it loose for the time being. The ruling is a touchdown.
Turn the sound down. Okay, we have to turn the sound down to music. So the score is first and 10. Let's get back to coverage.
That makes contact with him. Now, either way, you can't advance a fumble unless you're the fumbler. So either way, had Kaden Ellis locked this ball up at the 1, they would have put it back at the 9 and would have taken the touchdown off either way. But the interception is the first of Mac Jones's career, and it's a big one for New Orleans to set up first and goal at the New England 9.
And I tell you what, you look at this Saints team, I mean, pressure, pressure, pressure. They're saying, hey, young guy, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us getting a mouthful of Rydell because we're coming with extra guys. That time, the pressure got to him and forced the interception.
First and goal from the 9 for the Saints. There's Kamara. Squeezed through a hole and hustling past defenders. Finally, Jackson brought him down at the 4. 5 hard-earned yards from Kamara there.
You tend to forget. I mean, look at Alvin Kamara. Just like he is a ball of muscle, and he's so quick, so elusive. I think sometimes it almost lulls you to sleep how strong the guy is, how powerful the guy is. He is built now. I'm telling you, he is a big, strong cat. But he's like, I mean, speaking of cats, he's got that cat-level quickness. But he's got power that I think sometimes when you go to tackle him, it shocks you a little bit.
16 touches already for Alvin Kamara. Second and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning for New Orleans. Williams has set it up inside the New England 10 with the interception. Saints trying to go up 2 scores at Gillette Stadium. 2 to play, first down.
Just want to start a flame in your heart.
The FanDuel Fantasy, you can make your dream team a reality again and again. Make your costs go up and down and up again. Make your team rises in the ranks with every play all day long. And if you get your lineup just right, you can make big season-long wins without the season-long waits. Make every small moment add up to one big moment with FanDuel Fantasy. New customers get up to a $500 bonus on your first deposit. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Burger King banned 120 artificial ingredients from his food. So I'm gonna keep it real with the Whopper with cheese. Extra hot, right off the flame grill, baby. Try the Cornell Haynes Jr. meal. Food so real, Burger King had me put my real name on it. Cause it's getting hot in here. Just the flame grill.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
This is it. Oh my God, target enough people.
And the people become the weapon.
What is it? You don't know what this is.
Who is he? No time to die. Get your routine.
This winning smile moment brought to you by Invisalign Aligners. Six-time Pro Bowl defensive end Cam Jordan was a key part of the Saints shutting down the Packers in Week 1. They had 2 sacks, forced 3 turnovers, and kept Green Bay out of the end zone to earn the win. Score your winning smile with Invisalign Aligners, used by over 10 million people worldwide and backed by decades of innovation. Invisalign, transforming smiles, changing lives.
2 tight ends and Taysom Hill out there with Jameis Winston for the Saints on second goal.
Yeah, so now automatically you're thinking, all right, Taysom Hill's playing running back, is he playing tight end? What position is he in, and how are they going to use him?
He's the running back here. Kamara in motion. Fake to Hill. Winston. Nothing downfield, and there is Dietrich Wise with a clutch defensive play. 3rd down and goal.
A really nice job on the coverage, switching guys up, taking guys away. You can see the zone there, and then it's really about Wise getting the inside move, defeat the double team. There's our guy there, number 9, Matt Judon as well, getting to the quarterback, creating another critical situation here.
The game clock operator, please reset the game clock. 150, please. 150.
I mean, this is one of those situations now. If you're New England, you're sitting there saying, hey, we turned the ball over. We gave it to them on the 9. We've got a 3rd down and 7 from the 7-yard line. Like, this is a huge win if you can force the kicker, who's already missed 2, to kick a field goal here. So, I mean, you're talking about the balance of the game right here. The difference between 14 points and holding them to a field goal attempt would be huge energy for this New England side.
Third down and goal. Fake to Kamara. Pressure in the backfield. Winston launches a dangerous run. Callaway came down with it. The ruling for the moment was touchdown. We'll have to check the penalty flag as well.
Well, it's on New England. It's either going to be a hold or PI.
Holding. Defense. Number 31. That penalty is applied. Result of play. Touchdown.
First career touchdown for Marquez Callaway. Winston just lofted it up there, and it's picked up by his receiver.
Well, here it is right here, Callaway. And you want to talk about continuing to fight through a play. Here you get grabbed, you go to the ground, pop back up, stay on your route, and go make a play. And these are the plays that oftentimes get Winston in trouble.
Yes.
Those are the plays that get intercepted. Those are the plays that are mistake plays.
A 14-0 start, and what a big swing. The interception by Williams, thrown by Jones, helped set up 1st down and goal for New Orleans. And this is the play. We saw this last week in Carolina.
Right.
Winston just ran a different part of the field, but he launched it away, and it ended up as an interception. This ended up in the hands somehow of Callaway for his first NFL touchdown.
Right, as a coaching staff, you're screaming as soon as he goes to throw that. No! And then you're like, way no!
Great play, guys.
Right, but you've got to coach that up, and you've got to coach that out of him at some point. Don't give the ball away. But that one worked out perfectly for him.
14-0 start. New England did use a timeout on that last possession. They've got one left. Well, tomorrow on Fox, the blackout continues on a thrilling 9-1-1. TV's highest octane drama is back, wilder than ever. Don't miss it, ripping all new 9-1-1 tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on Fox. So 104 seconds and a timeout for New England with which to work. Remember, the Patriots get the ball to start the second half, so any points feel like a victory for Bill Belichick right now. We talked about pressure from the Saints defense on Mac Jones. That forced the interception.
Pressure on the inside. They're bringing linebackers. They're mixing up defensive linemen. Williams right there. Johnny on the spot, getting it, and that leads to this. Callaway going up tall after he's been on the ground over Jones for the touchdown.
Williams back out there with the rest of this defense.
So Mac Jones will drop back. Goes to pass. It's going to be caught. He's going to go downfield. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Just like that for the Patriots. Kendrick Bourne with his first catch of the day.
Shotgun formation. He drops back. Pass play coming up. It's going to be caught. Nelson Aguilar on the catch. Makes it first and 10.
Let's check with Shannon Spade. What do you got, Shan?
Yeah, guys, on that interception throw by Mac Jones, he looks fine right now, but that left knee that has that brace on it, it really folded inward. I've been watching him. He looks good running around, but I definitely saw it fold inward.
We'll keep our eyes on that as we go forward, Shannon.
Shotgun formation. He'll drop back after throw. He'll run. He'll slide down around the 30.
Well, they use a timeout here. Patriots have one left. Someone's using one. Well, while we've got a moment, let's check in with Kurt Menefee to see what's coming up.
Timeout, Saints.
Coming up on the Verizon.
Only one timeout remaining.
The Chargers are going against Mahomes and the Chiefs, and check in with the Colts as they look for their first win of the season against the Titans. Don't disappear. The Verizon halftime is next.
Prestidigitation there.
Yeah.
It is a New Orleans timeout with 1:12 to go in this half. Second down and 8.
So second and 8. Ball spotted. .22. So let's see what happens here. They'll go in motion. Drops back, looks for a pass. Going to be caught. So Wilson makes the catch. Brings it third down in about 1.
Get to the sticks.
How about the faith they're putting in a young kid right now, Mac Jones? I mean, staring at the teeth of the shark, if you will, bringing pressure on every single down and just saying, Mac, you're in charge out there. Get us in the right play, make the right decision. I mean, every time linebackers walked up, defensive backs walked up on the edge. Here they are again.
First and 10 I formation. So, excuse me, 3rd and 1. They'll hand the ball off. And not much.
4th and 1, a minute to go in the half. Decision time for the Patriots. And Josh McDaniels. 45 years, 18th year as a New England assistant coach. 10th year of this stint is the OC. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
So going for it on 4th and 1.
Let's see. Ball's time.
Third and final charge timeout. New Orleans.
So no timeouts remaining for the Saints.
Polaroid, and they'll use a timeout to get sent for a 4th down. The Saints started out this game with an impressive series on their second touch, an 11-play touchdown drive where they converted 2 third downs, including that one to Alvin Kamara to go up 7-0. The hit by Jaden Ellis on Mac Jones leads to his first career interception. P.J. Williams took it back and was knocked down inside the 10. Winston on a wild play being dragged down. punches to the back of the end zone to find Marquez Callaway. The Patriots have quickly moved into Saints territory. They still have one timeout, and they've got 4th down and 1 here.
39 seconds remaining. Shotgun for me. Looks like some flags coming in.
All the movement, and it's a false start.
False start. Offense, number 85.
So it's going to cost them 5.
Penalty. 4th down.
So now that's going to make the decision a little easier. You got to go to the kicking unit on 4th and 6. Hunter Henry gets tagged with the penalty.
Uncharacteristic with the New England Patriots. They are so buttoned up most of the time under Bill Belichick. And it's just one of those things where
They'll have to go for a field goal. So it looks like field goal. They ain't going to be no long punt.
You know, the false start.
So let's see what the Nick Foles comes up.
So a 45-yard
Snap, plays kick up, and it is good.
He set the New England record last week, and that's now 34 consecutive field goal makes for Nick Folk going back to early last season.
So they get the scoring play drive. Let's give it that scoring drive. Scoring play drive, 6 plays, 48 yards. Minute 10 off the clock. So it scores 14-3. Saints on top.
We really have, and the Saints have really cured what ailed them. Their protection, something they didn't do last week at all. They fixed those protection issues, and they've been committed to running the ball with Alvin Kamara, getting him involved, and that's really been the difference in this game.
Is that sort of what you need to see from New England in the second half? Obviously, they'll get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, I like the tempo they just played with right there. I mean, the tempo that they played with, put it in Mac Jones' hands, a lot of empty formations, meaning we know we're getting blitz all the time. Let's get all 5 eligibles out there and give Mac Jones somebody quick to dump the ball off to.
You saw Josh McDaniels and Mac Jones going over the pictures, going over the adjustments. Good set to go in the second half. No timeouts for New Orleans.
34 seconds remaining.
Jake Bailey will kick away.
There'll be a kick. That's going to be returnable ball. That's going to be Harris on the carry.
It's college ball, not too far away at Assumption University, Division II, Worcester. Well, stay tuned, because when we're done, it's going to be time for America's Game of the Week, and a familiar face going to an unfamiliar place. It'll be the first career start for Tom Brady in the city of Los Angeles, as he, Gronk, and the Buccaneers get set to take on Matthew Stafford of the Los Angeles Rams in America's Game of the Week. Joe, Troy, and Aaron and company will have it for you. Check local listings for the game in your area.
Okay, kneel down. So the Saints will go to halftime, leading 14-3.
Yeah, something like that.
He can never be to Los Angeles.
Yeah, first career start in LA, of course.
I mean, I know he's been there for modeling shoots and things
Well,
of that
sure.
nature.
I imagine it's a fairly important city for California too. But
Sure.
they'll be back here, of course, next week. The return on Sunday night. It'll be Bucks and Patriots next Sunday night. 14-3. New Orleans has the 11-point halftime lead, and they had the advantage in the turnover battle, something that Sean Payton was very quick to point out to us when we talked with him. That's going to be a key in Foxborough. Got the halftime show with Kurt Menefee and company coming up.
Okay, we're at halftime, 14-3 Saints lead. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. We'll be back here for the 3rd quarter coverage.
On that one. As far as Bill Belichick, short and sweet.
Okay, 21-3 after the Malcolm Jenkins interception. So Patriots will have the ball 1st and 10.
James White has also been ruled out.
Mac Jones back in the quarterback. They'll pitch out. So Harris on the carry. Not much on that carry. Brings up second and 9. So brings up 2nd and 9. Ball spotted inside the 29.
This is the time, and this is what I hate about defensive linemen. This is the time where you compile statistics, right? You're saying, hey, tackles for losses, rush the passer. They are not going to come back in this game at 4 yards of crack in the running game. That's not going to happen. So it gives me an opportunity to, bring some pressure in these situations. And Shy Tuttle, you can see him right there shaking.
So Tuttle is coming up on his own power. So it brings up 2nd and 9. I formation, one back in the backfield. Mac Jones will pass, and that's not going to be much on that pass. Just about. So it brings up 3rd and about 6.
He's back in the lineup today, their 2nd-round pick.
The score is 21-3, Saints on top.
The Patriots play tight end for the Jets. They're down at 6.
So the ball spotted. They're on 29-yard line. 3rd and 6. They'll drop back again, throw a little screen, and so that's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 6. So let's see what Isaac's got.
I mean, what a game. I mean, the Saints are playing. I mean, this is a good team.
They're definitely playing right now. Absolutely playing. I'm very happy what's going on.
And we haven't even had Taysom Hill trick plays.
No. It ain't going to happen.
Something. Did he see that throw from James Winston when he was getting sacked? He just threw that ball.
Yeah, he just threw it. Yeah.
But most QBs would have just taken the sack when he was just.
Exactly.
That was a dangerous play. Could have got intercepted.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think this game's over. I mean, hate to tell you.
It's going to be over, yeah. Before it's
what do you think of that Bucks Rams game happening soon?
The Bucks Rams game, that's going to be a good game. I'm going to tell you right now. Tom Brady going to Los Angeles, so that's going to be his first time going there now.
Matthew Stafford's really good.
Oh yeah. Okay, Bengals on top 17.
I'm going to tell you something. The Dolphins are just going to get blown out of the water today. This Raiders team is good.
Oh yeah, they definitely good.
The Chiefs are getting upset.
Oh yeah.
And the Bengals, I mean, look at the top of your screen. Yeah, move to the left. Let's see what else we got here. Whoa, the Jaguars are beating the Cardinals. Wow.
13-7.
Did you see that 109-yard kick return?
No, I didn't see it.
Here, I'll share my screen and show you.
All right.
Here we go. All right, ready? Here it is.
Let's see what we got. That's the last step before we get back to coverage.
It was a 68-yard kick.
On 68 yards? Wow.
He obviously missed. Let me show you here. Here we go. No, this is the wrong thing, but it looks like they just got another
pass play.
Oh wow.
That was an interception.
So Kyler Murray's not doing too well, but he was the kick return. Looks like there's been some good plays. So it was a 68-yard field goal attempt.
Damn.
I mean, I don't even know who would
turn
kick
it
that.
to 109-yard return. Yep, that's a good returnable ball. 68 yards. Damn, 109. Wow. Wow.
I mean, I hate to tell you, why would he kick that? I mean, that's 68 yards. I mean, that would be
nobody would ever kick a 68-yard attempt. No one.
I think the longest kick is 63. I think
Yeah, Tom Dempsey back in 1970. So let's get back to coverage. Saints on top, 21.
I mean, that was something. I mean, I don't even know how that happened. I mean, that was just So what
I
a
mean,
kick
that's
return.
something. Okay, I formation, one back in the backfield.
It looks like the Chiefs just scored a touchdown because they were down 14.
That's going to be Kamara.
They were down 14-3 at the half. And
Oh, okay.
Here's the visual representation of the previous statement.
There it is, the block punt, right?
So that was a block punt. That was in the second quarter.
You got the pressure. Alice gets the hit, causes the errant throw. PJ Williams on the interception, and then there it is in the hands of your
So Jenkins returns the ball for a touchdown. That was a pick six.
Could be the easiest pick six he's ever had.
2nd and 3.
The Patriots
They'll hand the ball off once more, and that's going to be Kamara getting across the 40. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Saints doing this without Eric McCoy, their center, for a second straight game.
Yeah.
Since missed all 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good run. So they have to continue to start those running games because what the passing game, what they're going to pass, I can open up the running game.
Did you commentate college football yesterday?
Yeah, I did the Tulane game.
I mean, FAU lost by a lot yesterday.
Yeah, I did the Tulane game and I did the LSU game yesterday.
Did you see the FAU score?
Yeah, I did it all night. I just flashed it on the screen.
They were playing Air Force and they just got crushed.
Yeah. Yeah, Air Force is a pretty good team.
Yeah, but I thought FAU was good.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get better.
I still think they win Conference USA. I mean.
Yeah, if they can keep up with UAB.
How good are the Gators? I mean, the Gators, I'm like, whoa. I mean, they were really good.
Yeah.
They may
make enough pressure, and he'll try to get away from the pressure. He'll throw it downfield and complete. So flag coming in.
What about Oregon? I mean, they're ranked 3.
Yeah, I watched that game a little bit. Oregon and Arizona.
Well, I'll tell you something. I think this Gators team, Oregon, Alabama, I mean, they're all going to make the Final Four.
They're going to make the playoffs. I mean, that'd be good because we don't want
the Gators right now are ranked 11, but I'm going to tell you, they're a better team than that. I mean,
yeah, they're a lot better.
Did you believe Alabama faced Southern Miss? You know the score is going to be a blowout. I mean,
yeah, Southern Miss, I'm going to tell you. Yeah, they played against them, but I'm going to tell you, they just got crushed.
I mean, I don't even know why they played. They should have quit in the first quarter.
Yeah, they should have quit while it was ahead. Okay, 3rd and 11. Once they're back, let's see what the formation is. Okay, shotgun, one back in the backfield. He'll drop back. Pass. Going to be caught. So run out of bounds. Marquez Callaway on the catch. Brings up 4th down.
Your old buddy Emmanuel Sanders had a touchdown today for the Bills.
Yeah.
I gotta get there. Bam.
So he got knocked out of bounds. So that's Marquez Callaway. Okay, Alex Gellerman coming in today to talk NFL football with us. Also, if you want to come in talking NFL football, the StreamYard links are posted in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The Twitter, just have to go to my thing, and you can get the access code to access us here. We are doing live NFL football here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. 21-3. It's your score. Saints on top. Right after 3 hours after the Saints game, we will have post-game coverage. Taysom Hill getting the snaps.
Got the reaction right there. Normally, you're going to get that call.
Look, Taysom Hill, I'm going to tell you. Look, he can run the ball. He had some pretty good runs. But the truth of the matter is, look, if you don't, like I said, you try to get them off sides, that's not going to happen.
enter the neutral zone as long as no play takes place as a defender. If you jump in and then jump back out, it's fine. But if there's any movement and if the snap takes place while Godchaux's helmet is in there, that's a penalty.
Or if you draw the offense offside.
So let's pull my screen back up. Okay, 13-10 is the score. Jacksonville on top. Punt's going to be high, and that is going to be fielded, and that's going to go in the end zone for a touchback. Ball spotted inside the 20.
Still a lot of time in this game, but Mac Jones not as sharp as he was the first 2 weeks.
Okay, we will mute the sound due to the music and commercials. So that's long commercials. We don't want to bore you with commercials during the game broadcast. Okay, Kansas City down 14-10. That's 7:44 remaining in the third quarter. Atlanta on top 7-6. Atlanta just scored. Let's see what's happening in the Pittsburgh and Cincinnati game. It is 23-7. We'll give you a clear update on Joe Burrow's numbers. Let me give you those updates right now. Joe Burrow, 11 of 14, 161, 3 scores. So he's just throwing. Ben Roethlisberger, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. So that was in today's game. So 24-7 is your score here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. That game's going on. And a Buffalo game, we'll give you a box score update. 27-14, Buffalo on top. Buffalo has the ball at their own 27-yard line. Josh Allen throws a pass to Diggs. So it's 27-14. We'll get back to the Saints coverage in just a few moments. Baltimore on top 13-0. So they scored in their game 13-0. Okay, let's see what else we have. Tennessee on top 14-13. So Tennessee on top 14-13. That game's going on as we speak. Just 5 minutes and 1 second remaining in their game. So we'll continue to keep you updated throughout the day. NFL football here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We do it live every Sunday, doing every Saints game. So we will be here for game and post-game coverage. We'll have the post-game show around 6:30 tonight. So 6:30 tonight, post-game coverage. Or 6 o'clock. We'll be here 6 or 6:30. So let's get back to coverage. Mac Jones will hand the ball off. And that's going to be number 42 getting a big gain right there. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10, but a flag coming in. So it looks like it's going to be coming back.
The marker after a 16-yard run.
Then you get a holding call on Andrews, the center.
Hurt so bad.
Holding. Offense. Number 81. That penalty is declined. Holding.
So it's going to be 10-yard penalty. That's going to be a first. That's going to be a detrimental penalty for the New England Patriots, to say the least. Because I'm going to be honest with you, New England, look, they got a young quarterback in Mac Jones. Look, I mean, they're in a no-win situation with the Saints right now. They're down 21-3. Okay, shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. And that's going to be Jones throwing a pass. And that's going to be about up to the 20. So it's a good for
second down at 10.
A few yards.
No Trent Brown today on the right side. Justin Perron got the start at right tackle for the Patriots.
So the ball spotted at the 21st. 2nd and 10. Jones back in the quarterback. He'll drop back, look for a pass, and it's going to be caught close to the marker. So it's going to be 3rd down about
Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins on the top of your screen right there. He reads a little drift route inside.
I think there'll probably be 2 or 1, so we'll see what it is.
Based on formation,
On down and distance.
you're going to get that drift, and just being able to trigger and go get it. You're creating a third down.
So it's going to be third down and 2. Shotgun drops back. Got to throw downfield. Going to be caught at midfield. So at the 45. 27 on the pickup for New England. So nice little pass play by Mac Jones hitting his targets.
You see that little fancy footwork? He realizes he gets beat. He thinks it's a crossing route. It's a double move coming back to the outside.
So Myers on the catch.
Trip and doesn't get it on Myers.
Good game by Myers, who's having a solid day so far.
They'll pitch the ball out. Paulson Adebo on the tackle. Makes it second down and about 7, 3 yards in a pickup.
Go ahead, take a listen.
Nice little smash right there.
I'm talking about J.J. Taylor. That's a little muscle pig down there. He's about 5'9". I mean, that dude is actually 5'9". I gave him too much. He's 5'6". I mean, he's
Second and 7 shotgun formation. Back in the backfield. Jones will drop back pass. And that's going to be caught. That's going to be Myers once again on the catch. So it brings up 3rd and 1.
I mean,
Please tell me more about this. Yes.
well, no, I'm just saying, when you're 5'6" and you decide I'm going to be an NFL player, I mean, look at
him. This is how I feel standing next to you, the way Taylor is standing next to the left tackle Isaiah Wynn.
Right. I mean, that is a scene. That's a scene right out of
Twins.
Yeah,
That's
right
DeVito and
out of
Schwarzenegger right there.
Exactly.
They look like they're going to pull it in for the first down, and they got it. So
I would have called him Mini.
So that
that
Jones gets the first down, so it's 1st and 10.
How much guts? I mean, how touchy do you have to be 5'6" and say, yeah, I think I'm going to play in the NFL, and then go out and do it? Then I have nothing but respect for J.J. Taylor. That is amazing.
So J.J. Taylor is the back in the backfield for New England. Shotgun formation. He'll drop back, look for a pass, downfield, and incomplete. So Aguilar on the was the intended target, so it brings up.
Corner route. Jones is throwing the post right here, and this is wide open too. I don't know if that's a miscommunication or just an errant ball off the pressure.
That pressure's been in Jones's face for a majority of this day. Aguilar still looking for the big ball that he's so known for, especially last year in Las Vegas.
Pass play coming up. Jones will pass. It'll be caught. So Henry on the catch. Just shy of the marker.
Here's the pressure that Mac Jones has been under today.
In only 1 sack, but those 7 hits, those 15 hurries, man, they take a toll on the quarterback. They take a toll on the offense in general. Now they've got another 3rd down and short.
So 3rd and 1, ball spotted. So get it across the 20 on the quarterback sneak. That's going to be Jones on the carry, makes it 1st and 10.
Like Baron was a little bit early on that. Looked like he jumped his cadence.
Set up shop at the 23.
So ball spotted 23-yard line.
Dennis Allen, the defensive coordinator, his 7th year on staff. Over for Rob Ryan in late 2015.
Shotgun. He'll drop back. He'll throw. So Taylor on the catch.
I love it. Lattimore.
Where it brings up second in about, let's see what the distance is.
21 to 3 lead.
Wait for
I mean,
the
you're talking about
distance.
Savvy, smart player out there on the edge. He understands the situation. I'm not going to touch him down. I'll just let the clock run until he decides to try to get up. Yeah.
Second and 6.
Okay, that's enough.
Just about 4 yards in that pickup.
Taylor's going to line up wide. No James White is out with a hip injury.
That's going to be a pass. You'll have to throw it, and that's going to go to
Low spot for Myers. And a good
Myers on the catch. So it brings up third down.
Grab of the day already. Another third down and short situation coming up for New England on this drive. Taking a lot of time off this clock. Better than 6 minutes. The Saints are kind of just playing coverage a little bit right now. They're saying, all right, we're up 18. We want to
Right, they're rushing for. They don't want to give anything cheap up. They're going to run. If you work it, burn it, milk the clock on your way down if you're going to score.
Pass play coming up.
Jones.
It's going to be caught. So Nelson Aguilar on the catch. Makes it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11.
So ball spot at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, they're just trying to run a little pick route right here on the outside, trying to free up the running back. And then, like you mentioned, the tunnel. I mean, you're just sitting there, dump it off, get the first down to Aguilar.
Aguilar,
13th play of the drive cut.
so I formation.
Motion, fake to him, give to Bolden.
It's going to be Bolden on the carry. That's going to be -1 on that carry.
And then the defensive backfield of Lattimore and Jenkins comes up for the stop.
I'm just impressed with Lattimore. I mean, Lattimore playing the quarterback position. You want football players out there, right? Just had the thumb surgery a week ago. You're coming up. You got it all taped up, wrapped up, fearless going in there, throwing your shoulders around, getting an assist on the tackle. I mean, that's what you want out of your quarterbacks. You want guys that don't make business decisions. You want guys that are football players out there. Certainly is one.
Okay, shotgun formation. Back in the backfield. That's looks like that's going to be Bolden. So good defensive play by Cam Jordan makes it 3rd and 11.
For loss for the Saints defense. Cam Jordan just one-handed. Watch it. Just
Ball spotted at the 12.
Side, stand up the tight end. One hand, one arm. I'm off. And, you know, I mean, hang on for dear life on the leg. But look at the one hand, the shed. One arm on Jonnu Smith throwing him around.
Saints with a player down. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is off the field.
Okay, 21-3 is your score. Here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, we'll give you that a scoreboard update on the games going on in the NFL. Let's give you an update on the Bills and Washington football team, 33-14 is your score there. Also, Bears down 13-6, 1:43 remaining in the third quarter, and Ravens on top 13-7, 5:21 remaining in that one. And we'll give you an update on Arizona and Jacksonville. It is 19-10. Jacksonville on top of Arizona. And let's see if we can give you an update on Kansas City. Kansas City back on top, 17-14. It was down a few minutes ago, but they are back up on top. Atlanta on top, 7-6. That game's still going on. 3:21 remaining in the third. And let's see what's happening with Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. It is 24-7. Cincinnati on top of Pittsburgh. That game is 3:41 and counting. Indianapolis and Tennessee. It is 14-13. Tennessee on top of Indianapolis in their game. Once again, Saints back on Saints on top, 21-3 here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we will be waiting for the game audio to return from Fox Sports in Fox 8 in New Orleans. So we'll get back to
Bounce back, right? He's had a couple of rough series to start this half, but Mac Jones on this 14-play drive, pretty sharp.
Yeah, what do they say? You have to have a short memory, right? When you play that position.
So he went 8 for 9 on that 14-play drive.
But I don't have the mental skills to do that.
So let's see if New England will score here. I formation, no shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. One back going to throw a screen pass to Jonnu Smith on that carry. So he gets it to the 10.
Williams and Lattimore both there for the stop. Fourth down coming up. And the kicking unit coming on fourth.
So field goal coming up for New England. Scores still 21-3. Saints on top.
This year in Foxborough as well, with some of the offensive struggles they've seen today. Nick Folk played a key role when Tampa Bay faced New England a few years back in a Monday night game. I was just thinking of that because James Winston was the quarterback for Tampa Bay that night. Going up against
Put snap plays kick up and good. So it is 21-6. New England down. Let's give it a score and play drive. Okay, score and play drive. 16 plays and 72 yards, 9:02 off the clock. Score is 21-6.
Obviously, Hurricane Ida played havoc in the Gulf region once again, so they moved to Dallas, had the dominant Week 1 win in Jacksonville, back to Dallas to prepare for the Panthers in Week 2. Brutal loss, back to Dallas, now here in New England, and finally, after tonight, after about a month on the road, they'll finally be back home as they prepare for the quote-unquote home opener, Shannon, this week against the New York Giants. It's
so we'll have the Giants next week.
Yeah, been a long road for everyone in New Orleans. Cam Jordan really giving back. He donated $40,000 to the Second Harvest Food Bank. He told me he was cleaning out his fridge because he lost power, throwing out all of his food inside the freezer and fridge, and realized that so many people were going to be without meals in the New Orleans area. So he gave back, he donated. But he did tell me when we get home, I have to fix the fences, I have to put shingles on my roof. So obviously not as bad as a lot of people have it in that area. But these New Orleans Saints dealing with it as well.
It's real life, right? I mean, we obviously enjoy the three and a half hours we get to watch them perform athletically, but they got to go be human beings and husbands and fathers and friends and community members afterwards.
Kickoff's going to be high, and that's going to drop in the end zone. But a flag coming in, that's going to be out of bounds.
Free kick. Out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball placed at the 40-yard line.
So the ball's at the 41st and 10. Good field position for the Saints.
Mistakes, blunders have the Patriots made today. From a block punt to a kick out of bounds to the 2 interceptions to drop footballs. I mean, this has got to just drive Bill Belichick crazy. He's such a perfectionist. And this is the kind of thing that he wins games on, not making these kind of mistakes. And today, it's costing him a game.
It cost them Week 1 against Miami. Turnovers in that contest, in particular to Harris.
So once they're back at quarterback, all spot at their own 40. I formation, one back in the backfield. Harris going in motion. Winston will drop back. You'll have to throw. You'll have to get out the pressure. And he gets it to about the 41.
I like Jameis.
So brings up 2nd and 9.
Right here in traffic. Watch it. Just protect the ball. He's going to let go of it now. 2 hands on the ball. Stay on there. Pump fake again. Look at the 2 hands on the ball right there. Make sure you secure that football. That's the only thing right now. The Patriots are going to fight against not only you, the Saints, but against the clock right now. Turnovers is what gives them extra possessions.
It's be a run play, and then Kamara goes nowhere on that handoff.
And this is from the safety spot.
Puts up 3rd.
Is able to come in and finish it off for a loss of 2.
Well, you got Duggar down in the box right here, and then you've got
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Just penetrating on the backside, trying to sneak through that gap. everybody meeting, but Kyle Duggar making the tackle right here on Kamara in the backfield.
Second-year man out of Lenore Ryan, second-round pick last year. Third down. What could be the final play of this third quarter?
So it's going to be the final play. Drops back. And looks like he's going to have to get rid of it. So incomplete.
Still 3 seconds to play. Winovich was in on a delay. Only a four-man rush, but Winovich forced Winston into a tough throw.
Yeah, well, Winovich just basically trying to slow down the release of the tight end before he goes and triggers on the pass rush right there. And again, this is one of those situations for Jameis Winston. That's what gets you in trouble. Just eat that, take the sack. You guys have the lead. Don't take a bad play and turn it into a potential disaster.
Gilligan punts away.
So it's going to be a return. It's going to be a left run.
Just across the 20-yard line. 56-yard kick. Mac Jones, career start number 3. Malcolm Jenkins, career start a lot more than that. 21-6 Saints on top.
Okay, end of 3, you scored 21-6. I will be honest with you. Look, they're gonna try to push the envelope, New England, on this drive here. So we have to be more cognizant and try to adjust to those drive plays. So he scored 21-6 at the end of 3. We'll give you the scoreboard update. Okay, scoreboard update at the top of your screen. Buffalo on top 36-14. Chicago down 20-6. Baltimore on top 16-7. 41 seconds remaining in that one. In the third quarter. Arizona back on top 24-19. Kansas City on top 17-14. And Atlanta on top 7-6. And that game is so let's give you more scores. It is 24-7. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Also, fourth quarter, Tennessee on top 13-14. They have a second and 1 at the Indianapolis 40-yard line. So 21-6 is your score here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are live. After 3 hours after every Saints noon game, we'll have post-game show coverage. That will be after 6 p.m. this evening. We'll be giving you the breakdown on the Saints and the New England Patriots game, and we'll have press conferences from Sean Payton. So if you want to join us tonight, join us later on this evening. We'll have post-game show coverage around 6 p.m. That's 3 hours after every Saints game. That's every noon game.
Super Bowl MVP and the victory over the Rams, that miraculous catch in the comeback against Atlanta. He was honored at halftime today. Robert Kraft, we had a chance to speak with him the other day. He said, I wanted to make sure that Julian had a chance to be honored by the whole thing.
Drops back.
His final game was played.
Looks for a pass. Gonna be incomplete. Good defensive play by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, watch him undercut. Here he is at the top of your screen. Watch him undercut this route. He knows he's got some help over the top right here. Just get underneath it. Knock it away from Aguilar. You know, going back to Julian Edelman, though, I got to tell you, he's one of my favorite players. He's the actuator of that offense. He was the tone setter. He was the guy that got after.
Okay, shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. So Jones will drop back. You'll have to throw. And Jones will get it to the 30 on the pass. Breaks a 1st and 10. That's 11 yards to the pickup. First and 10. So no huddle offense. Let's see what happens on this play. And the pass is going to be caught.
CJ Gardner-Johnson with the stop on Jacoby Myers. Second down coming up.
So second down on that play.
They say, hey, who's the nickel? Well, this is the nickel right here. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is one of those guys who just does a tremendous job. And
Okay, second and 5.
Who's our nickel? Because
He'll drop back. And he will go down! Sack time!
His second sack of the season.
So,
He is back in the lineup after missing last
Cats-
week. Injury, 14-yard loss.
So nice little defensive play by the Saints. You get Mac Jones.
Moving around. These guys are just all over the place. And here you see it right here. Just effort, right? There's coverage on the backside. Coverage leads to what? The relationship between coverage and front rush.
Looks like we got a
Passanio gets, that's
message.
what gets the sack there.
Saints better watch out.
Now third down at 19.
And that pass play coming up, run. And he will get it past the 30.
Jones up. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, here he is right here, Cameron Jordan.
If we slow him down.
Just the effort. He's got the
So
time.
Cam Jordan, look, he came after him, but he slid down.
Goes with a tomahawk chop right here on the legs to trip him up.
And a punt coming up, and that's going to be a 3 and out. And that ball is going to be so in the end zone. Touchback ball spotted inside the 20. Capacino on that play. So
Tasha, did you know Geico?
okay, once again, you scored 21-6. Good defensive 3 and out by the Saints. Capacino gets the sack on the last play. So 21-6 is your score. 12:38 remaining. Let's give you an update on games going on in the NFL today. We'll go scroll back. It is still 36-14. Buffalo on top. 105 remaining in the third. Bears on top, down 20-6. Ravens on top, 16-7. Cardinals on top, 24-19. Chargers on top, 21-17. Giants on top, 14-7. The ball was spotted at the Atlanta 1 yard line. Cincinnati on top, 24-7. Pittsburgh has the ball at the Cincinnati 38. Tennessee on top, 22-13. They have the ball at the Indianapolis 10. So your scores in NFL football today. We'll come back and give you those scores at the breaks. So we're waiting for the Fox Sports, Fox 8 New Orleans feed. Hopefully we get it back up in a second. We'll rejoin the broadcast in progress after. Now, once again, we will have Monday programming LSU preview show. We'll have of Auburn, and then we'll have the Saints coaches show. That'll be on Monday night during the NFL season. So we'll have all that this week, going into the new week. So let's get back to game coverage.
Career low passer rating last week for Jameis Winston, and as we talked about, a dreadful effort overall.
So passer rating 114.8 in today's game, 11 of 18. So he's having a good day today, Jameis Winston.
12:38 to go.
So I formation, one back in the backfield. That is Kamara. They'll hand the ball off to Kamara, and Kamara so gets only yard on that carry.
Lewis Stevenson literature, buddy. Remember the old Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from the 19th century? Well, this is a little bit of Dr. Jameson, Mr. Winston. Comparison from week 1 to week 2. We gave you the numbers today, more like week 1 for this contest today. Where do Sean Payton and Jameis Winston go moving forward? How does that relationship going to develop, do you think, based on what you've seen from both, Jim?
Well, I think one of the things you see right now is
Okay, Winston,
Jameis Winston, right? 7
I formation calls for the football. He'll get the ball to Kamara to the left side. Not much there for Kamara.
He's still throwing 2 or 3 balls.
So brings up third down.
But that will hurt you eventually. So they've got to either coach that out of him or make a different decision on the way they're calling plays.
Third down coming up here. Yet still a lot of time in this game if the Patriots defense can step up. You'll see Taysom Hill in the game with Winston here.
So 3rd and 12.
He's averaged 16 offensive snaps in the first 2 weeks. He's right around there in this game.
Ball spot at the 18-yard line. And looks like Winston will have to go, but he's going to get sacked.
It's a big defensive play for Matt Judon again. He's had a couple of them today. His second sack. And now that's going to force a New Orleans punt. A second straight 3 and out for the Patriots.
So second 3 and out for the Saints on this drive.
Asking for people to crowd noise, get it up there. Watch the hesitation. And then he gets the edge on Ramczyk and continues to flow over the top. But I tell you, there were people booing when the Patriots decided to kick a field goal. You're looking at a couple of possessions right now offensively in a 2-score game. Once you get this ball back,
Punt's going to be deep, and it's going to be caught around the 45.
Patriots are going to start this series in plus territory, a key defensive stand from New England. Matt Judon, he's worth that 4-year deal right now. 2.5 sacks today.
So good, pretty good. Okay, once again, you scored 21-6. We'll return in just a few moments with game audio coverage here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So thanks for joining us here. If you want to come in, video chat with us, we have the links posted at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Or if you want to come in and just chat, just go to the chat room. Won't cost you a dime. Let's see what we got. What kind of play was on bad call? Yeah. Couldn't keep So, scoreboard update. Let's give you a scoreboard update. Fourth quarter, Baltimore on top 16-7. Fourth quarter, Buffalo on top 36-14. Bears down 20-6. And we'll give you another update. Arizona on top 24-19. That game's in the fourth. Also, Chargers on top 21-17. Giants on top 14-7. Saints next opponent next week. Bengals on top 24-7. And Tennessee on top 22-13. That game's going on, so we're giving you updates throughout the
Patriots place and the Hall of Fame as well. Great job by Joel Blosser, our technical director, who shot this wonderful footage. A championship pedigree, and then Joe Williams is our AD.
Okay, shotgun formation. Everybody's empty backfield. So Mac Jones will drop back, plenty of time. Goes the pass. It's going to be incomplete on that pass play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're just getting a go route up here. Isolation, one-on-one, little stutter off the bat. And look at the perfect position by Marshawn Lattimore. I mean, just staying in phase right there. Gets a little bit over the top at the end, but really nice to start that.
The ball on the 44-yard line, 1st and 2nd and 10. The drop back. Looks for a pass. So it's a flag coming in. Aguilar makes the catch.
See what the ruling is.
Pass interference. Defense, number 29.
So that's going to be Paulson and Devo getting a penalty.
First down.
That'll be a PI call.
Further into Saints territory.
Yeah, it looked like both of them had a little hand fighting down there on the bottom of the screen. Release. I would suggest let him play football.
I just thought it was hand fighting. Either way, it's about the same.
Okay, 4-man rush for the Saints. You're on 1st and 10. They'll drop back. And Jones will have to run. And Jones will get the 1st down. So just shy of 20.
Just say that he has got such a pocket awareness and a pocket presence. And now he's taking the brace off. He's got an issue going on with the brace after the slide.
He's got to hustle it up now too. That flip clock going at it. Good advance on that run. 12-yard gain. Back up is Brian Hoyer who comes out to grab it. Mac Jones had not officially had a rush in the first 2 games, so that's a good run from Jones, the longest of his young career.
Jones will drop back. He'll have to throw downfield. It's going to be caught. And he gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. So Kendrick Bourne gets the touchdown. Makes it 21-12. Extra point pending.
Effort on both ends.
Well, you're getting the edge pressure right here. You see it. You know you're getting one-on-one on the outside the board, and you just throw it up. Let your receiver go out there and get a play. And Bourne, look at the tightrope right here with the feet. Now just stick the ball over the end line before you go out of bounds. What a play by Bourne.
So the extra point coming up. Extra point up, and it is good. So 21-14, so back to a 7-point game.
His first New England touchdown this season. A circus act on the tightrope on the sideline. 8-point game in Foxborough.
That right there, that was a perfect example why the Saints defense should have never gave up that pass from 22 yards out. So the score is 21-13. Score play drive. I'm going to pull it down to the score play drive. That was on 3 plays and 44 yards. Minute and 6 off the clock. So the score is 21-13. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Okay, it is 24-10. Cincinnati on top. That game is going on as we speak. Also, Tennessee on top 22-16. Let's give you other scores. Kansas City on top 24-21. Giants on top 14-7. Arizona on top 31-19 against Jacksonville. Chicago on down 23-6. And in the fourth quarter, it is Buffalo on top 36-14. Also in the Detroit Baltimore game, it is 16-13. Baltimore on top. So the games are going on in the fourth quarter. So we'll be back with our game of the day. Saints versus New England Patriots. The score is 21-13 is your score. Point after was good. So 21 is back to a 6-point gain. So 21-13. So we'll wait for the feed, the Fox Sports New Orleans feed to return.
For Kendrick Bourne with the Patriots. His first Patriots touchdown was impressive, and it's a key one to get New England right back in this game.
Really is. And I'm telling you right now, I mean, you're sitting there at 9:22 left. You're thinking, okay, we could probably get one.
Kickoff's going to be high, and that's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Saints will have the ball at the 25. First and 10.
Well, first off, he's going to see the pressure coming off the edge right here. You see Warner coming into your screen. He knows he's getting pressure. Now he's drifting away and just throwing it up the 50-50 ball for Kendrick Bourne as he breathes a sigh of relief right there. And Kendrick making just an unbelievable athletic move to tiptoe across the sideline and stick that ball over the end line.
Okay, James Winston back in the quarterback. First and 10. So he'll drop back. Looks like he's going to have to throw in a hurry. It's going to be incomplete. So second and 10.
How fast things can turn. The life is back in the building after that quick drive.
So the first three possessions, Saints had 3 punts. That was at their own 30, on 40, and on 20. So that's why I say in the last 3 possessions, Saints got to get it going here. Taysom Hill back in the quarterback for the Saints. This is on second and 10. So let's see what happens here. Taysom Hill will run, and he will get only 2 in the carry. I mean, why try running it on second and 10? I don't understand that. Because Taysom Hill, look, he can be a good runner, but you got to have offensive line blockage for that play to develop. So it brings up 3rd and 7, ball spotted inside the 28. So let's see what happens here. So it looks like they're going to call a
first charge timeout, New Orleans.
So the Saints have 2 remaining. The score is still 21-13.
Jones hoping to get another opportunity. He's played much sharper, as has the Patriots defense as of late. This feels like a big 3rd down in the crux of this game with the halfway point of the quarter approaching.
Yeah, it's a huge 3rd down, and Sean Payton wanted to take a little time out, look at the defense, understand their man-to-man, get their best pick route concept right now. Here it is.
3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Saints. Shotgun. Winston drops back. He'll have to throw. Caught. Deontay Harris on the catch makes it 1st down and 10.
Made the grab in front of Jalen Mills for a dozen.
Well, anytime you're getting a bunch right here, a bunch formation, you know you're trying to beat man coverage right here. You see them pick them out. Little out route by Harris for the 1st down. Really nice throw to the sideline by Jameis Winston.
First down and a couple of drives for New Orleans. 8 minutes to play.
They'll hand the ball off to Kamara, and he will get another 1st down.
Judon both had chances.
That was at the midfield stripe, so 1st and 10.
Tight zone, cutting back right here, and as he gets ready to make contact, watch him. Hand there. Oh, just fighting. Now, cover that thing up.
Kamara gets only 3.
Beautiful run getting that first down.
Remember, sure-handed, he only had 1 fumble the entirety of 2020's season. That's the
So his numbers today, 72 rush yards, 29 reception yards. So let's see what happens here in this run. So Kamara will get the run, and he'll get it past the
it's obvious to say he's one of the best running backs.
50-yard line, so he's at the 40.
So naturally, you want to get him involved, but he had also been kind of scuffling in the flow of the offense at the end of last year into this year.
So it brings up 2nd and 7.
Key game. It's key that regardless of the early
Taking long with the
carries
ball.
he got, the 2.5 yards, 3 yards per carry. What do? You just continue to feed him. Right now, he's only averaging 3.6 yards per carry.
That's what you have to do.
75 yards, but it's what
That's what you have to do.
It's what it does.
You have to do it. You get to have a long drive. And shotgun formation. They'll throw a pass. It's going to be caught. And that's going to be Harris on the catch.
7 on the play.
7 on the pickup. You have to have those.
Now the clock, as you talked about, in New Orleans' favor. Patriots do have all 3 timeouts with which to work, plus the 2-minute warning. But they're going to need a defensive stop.
That's why he gets pressured.
Hill and Winston both out there.
Yeah, bringing in extra offensive line.
That's what you have to have a long. That's why you have to have those long drives. Okay, one play coming up, and that's going to be Taysom Hill getting the first down.
14 yards on the ground, and
So 14 yards in the pickup.
This is the way you respond right now. Here's Hill, designed run, just a quarterback power, rushing behind Pete right there, who's on the lead, hurdling people. I mean, that's what you're trying to do. Over the top of McCourty. What a great run. What a great effort. And I'm telling you right now, this is such a good response by the New Orleans Saints. Let's get big, let's get physical, and let's control the line of scrimmage.
Handoff, and that's going to be to Kamara. He gets it all the way to the around the 20.
Let's check in with Kurt Menefee in Los Angeles.
Well, reminder when you guys are done, it's America's game of the
So
week.
the next game is going to be the Rams and the
Stafford and the Rams.
Buccaneers.
Tom Brady and the world champion.
Tom Brady and Matthew Stafford will play.
America's game of the week.
And we won't have that game.
Tom Brady's old stopping ground.
Kurt, we're looking forward to it. It's the only
See
matchup
what
of unbeaten
I'm
teams
talking
this week.
about.
A lot of 1-1 teams across the league. A high level
See
of
what I'm
competitive
talking
balance
about.
in the first 2 weeks. Same thing with these two. 1-1, both looking for win number 2 in week 3. Winston back in at quarterback.
Winston will hand it off.
And did he get enough?
It's a long drive.
Mind the game was the 15.
It's a long drive.
Spotting him right around there. And now we're approaching 4 minutes.
We're at 10 plays now. So we're at 10 plays, 61 yards in those.
Minutes or so.
Yeah, on the clock right now. Yeah.
So the clock is running, 3:55 remaining here in the game. Score 21-13. Good run. So they'll push it down across the line. It'll be a 1st and 10.
Jones, Winston will move the chains through the teeth of the defense. 3.5 to go. Clock continues to move.
So clock is moving. So I like that grinding of the clock. I'm glad to see those grinds of the clock.
Just bolster your confidence.
So current drive, 10 plays, 61 yards. Now we're at 11 plays and 66 yards. So 11 plays, 66 yards.
Play the physical style. We can control the line of scrimmage, and we can get out of here with a win. And that's what they're trying to do right now, and they're doing it to perfection.
Get the ball spotted at the 14. And it's going to be a handoff. Kamara will try to get towards the 10, and he does.
Forward into the arms of Henry Anderson. Will Bill Belichick start to use timeouts? Yes. First timeout used here with 2:50 to play. You still have the 2-minute warning as well to work with. But again, any points here makes it a 2-possession game. Every Wednesday, the Masked Singer will bring you the biggest superstars in the news.
Okay, Buffalo on top, 43-14. So that game is still going on, 9 minutes and some change left in that one.
And my granddaughter Quinn loves.
Yeah, she does.
They send me the masks.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. 2 timeouts remaining for the Saints. New England 2 as well. The clock is running.
Hoping that somehow the Patriots defense can come away without allowing points.
Okay, Taysom Hill coming back in. He calls for the snap. He'll take it on the direct.
But a whistle beforehand. Timeout.
Prior to the snap. Second charge timeout. New Orleans.
So second charge timeout.
Second.
So that's 1 timeout remaining for the Saints.
Sean Payton will reset it.
Well, the advantage, you get when you've got a quarterback that big that can run the football is you're getting a number count advantage because normally the quarterback is handing the ball off, right? And so you don't count him in the numbers. But now we can get an extra blocker play side because he becomes the ball carrier. So very much what they do in Baltimore as well as you see the quarterbacks chatting it up.
And Winston won the battle in the preseason over Taysom Hill, but you didn't think Taysom Hill was not going to be a part of the Saints offense after what he did not only with Breeze, but in the stead of Breeze a year ago. 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5. Taysom Hill will call him for the snap. He'll have to throw. It's going to be a run, pass, and an option.
Taysom Hill will try to power ahead with his legs. Where are they going to mark him here? Dante Hightower forced him out of bounds.
That's when Taysom Hill. That's what Taysom
So I like what Taysom Hill's doing right here. Running those balls.
He's going to lower his shoulder and give you a little bit. Nice design, Troutman, but watch right here. Who is that? McCourty reads it right off the bat. Mills underneath.
Okay, 1st and goal for the Saints. Ball spotted inside. So Hill will take it in the end zone for the touchdown. So Taysom Hill scores to put the game away, 27-13, point after pending.
Well, that's the advantage we talked about. That's having extra guys down at the bottom. And look at this hole. You've got people all over the place. Look at mano a mano. Pete is just looking for somebody to hit. Young is in there as a backup offensive lineman, 6 offensive linemen, and then you're not bringing that guy down with an arm tackle at 230. That guy is big, strong, fast. He does it all. There's the celebration with Griffin.
Kick is up, and it is good. So he scores 28-13. So score, play, drive after this 13 plays, 75 yards, 6:45 off the clock. So 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the game to score 28-13. Taysom Hill from 4 yards away.
Impressive drive. They called it a gotta-have-it drive for both teams. The Saints get that drive, you kind of salt the game away. Still 2:37 left, but it's back to a 2-touchdown lead for New Orleans. You get the stop if you're New England. We're talking about a 1-score game, and you've got the ball with plenty of time left. So that was a kind of the crux of the game right there. I still go back to the number, though, that Sean Payton threw out. Bill Belichick's record at home is sparkling when they win the turnover battle, when New England wins it. It is hard to come in here, win the turnover battle, and then win the game. You have to out-execute the Patriots. And you talked about it. Special teams, advantage New Orleans today. Defensively, so far.
So it's going to be a kickoff. It's going to be high in the end zone for a touchback.
See, Mac Jones has another quick strike in him. They didn't take a whole lot of time off the clock on the last series. They'll have to start this one in their own territory, though, at the 25. 2 picks and a under pressure touchdown, which came the last series for Mac Jones. His last 3 series have been rock solid.
And remember, they started out this game, New Orleans did, really bringing pressure, consistent pressure. Then they sacked.
So the ball spot at 25, first and 10. Shotgun formation. One back in the backfield. He'll drop back. And he'll have to throw. And he gets it out to Henry, close to the first down marker. Drops back. Pass coming up. So Aguilar incomplete.
My goodness. I mean, look at the effort. Look at the run here. Just on the edge. And that's what bringing pressure does for you. It gives you one-on-one opportunities when you bring pressure. I am shocked because I'm thinking way back, give up first downs, give up short throws underneath.
3rd and 1.
This clock up, but New Orleans live by the blitz, die by the blitz.
That's going to be a pass. It's going to be caught for first down.
And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Patriots still have 2 timeouts, but they're down 2 scores. Impressive last drive by the New Orleans Saints to take a 2-touchdown lead. Had some fun scores in this game. Kendrick Bourne had one of them, too. But it's 28-13 in favor of Hill and the Saints.
Okay, 28-13, 2-minute warning coming up. So I'll be honest with you, that last drive that the Saints engineered, that was a perfectly designed drive. So I'll be honest with you, that was, but you still got about 2 minutes left in the game. So we want to just keep this game. We just want to continue playing defense. So some scores, Buffalo on top 43-14. Browns on top 26-16. Ravens on top 16-14. And we'll scroll down. Cardinals on top 31-19, tied up at 24, 58 seconds remaining. And that one, Kansas City and Los Angeles Chargers. 14-14, the Atlanta Giants game. Cincinnati on top 24-10. Also, Tennessee on top 25-6. They're in a 2-minute warning. So, once again, your NFL scores. We'll have them throughout the broadcast. Okay, once again, just a reminder, 6 o'clock, around 6 or 6:30, we will have post-game show recap. You can come in and talk about the Saints game. We'll have the Sean Payton press conference during the post-game show. So if you want to come in and give your opinion about the Saints, you can do that around 6 or 6:30. We do this every single game during the 12 o'clock games. The late games we will be on automatically after the game.
For that near 7-minute drive from the Saints, kind of took the wind out of the sails of the Patriots, who were chomping at the bit. They had gotten within 1 score. The crowd was into it. But that methodical drive put them up 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes to play.
Matt Jones will drop back, throws a pass, downfield, incomplete.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd and 10, minute 54 remaining.
He took the onus upon himself and kind of took the blame for, frankly, an ill-prepared and lackluster performance a week ago in Charlotte. And he said we would see a much different Saints team today Frankly, we do.
Yeah, he really did. And as a player, you always appreciate it when the coach is the guy.
Hey, shotgun formation, one back in the backfield.
That one's on me.
They'll drop back, and Mac Jones will throw a screen pass. And that's going to be the 25 on the catch. Brings up third down.
How they responded today. I mean, aggressive, control the line of scrimmage, bringing pressure on a consistent basis, and winning their one-on-one battles on the outside.
Third down coming up. Bonus coverage is coming up. Before
Third down and 6. Drop back, looks for a pass. It's going to be caught. It's going to be close to the first down.
Falcons and Giants. Of course, the Giants will be the opponent for the New Orleans Saints coming up on their Week 4 contest at Caesars Superdome. That'll be the, I guess, official home opener this year as Week 1 was played in Jacksonville. There was a fire at the Caesars Superdome as well as a small fire. They got
So they'll bring it in, first down. First and 10.
They've been on the road for a month.
Minute 10 remaining.
After this game, and seemingly they'll go home happy.
No, minute 17 remaining, excuse me.
17 to play.
It's always nice when you have to fly cross country. You come out, you take care of your business, you win a football game. That's a fun play ride home.
Not an easy place to come to. We talked about it earlier. This has been a home field advantage for Bill Belichick and the Patriots for a long time. The crowd is great, full house. Do you think they handled the communication a little better too? Last week, Jameis Winston said that they didn't do a good job of that. How did you feel today?
I thought they did a great job, and Sean Payton also said, hey, the protection is on me. We busted protections.
Shotgun formation, one back. The backfield, they'll drop back. And they'll have to throw. He gets it downfield. So it's going to be incomplete.
We'll have that contest for you on Fox next week when the Giants Saints square.
We'll have the Saints and Giants next week at noon. And also we'll have the Washington game. And then we'll have a bye.
NFC South matchup that had 3 editions last year.
So we'll have week 4, week 5, and week 6 will be off. Jones drops back, throws a screen, and gets wrapped up by Demario Davis, so it brings up third down.
The return, 115 wins by Tom Brady at Gillette Stadium as a member of the New England Patriots. He will have a chance to join a very exclusive club of players, quarterbacks that have beaten every NFL team.
So 51 seconds remaining, shotgun formation. He'll drop back, looks for a pass. Going to be caught, but short of the first down by Myers.
Does not say 41 seconds. 6-time Super Bowl champions, all under Belichick with Brady at the helm. And it'll be, I'm sure, an emotional night next week.
What a homecoming, right? For all the games he's won here, all the times he's played here.
Well, this is why this game was important. And again, there's a lot of elements at play, but this is a 30-year sample size. We should also note that this year the schedule has expanded to 17 games in 18 weeks. But for a 30-year stretch, this was after the conference realignment and after they expanded the playoffs. 2-1 teams have gone to the playoffs 54% of the time. Only a quarter of the teams that start 1-2 in that 30-year span make the playoffs. So that's a little bit of context for why this game is.
So they'll drop back. They'll go for the fourth down. Pass going to be caught, and he gets it. He gets another first down for the Patriots.
4 seconds to go.
That little juggling act on the sideline right there, right? He put it on him. Ellis gets his hand. I mean, he swats the hand of Bolden, but the concentration to pull that back in and keep your feet in before you're forced out of bounds.
So 34 seconds remaining. Drops back. Called for a pass. The throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 28 seconds remaining.
At some point, Jones and Aguilar are going to connect on one of these deep balls. And Josh McDaniel said he wanted to do a little bit more of it. We did see some shots, obviously some out of necessity, but we saw some more of that from New England in the second half.
Yeah, we did. We saw some one-on-one situations on the outside where they took a few shots, none of them complete, other than the 50-50 ball for the touchdown to Kendrick Bourne, but they took those shots. At least they made an attempt to create some
Shotgun formation. He'll drop back, looking for another pass. It's going to be incomplete. So Demario Davis on the play, so breaks up third down.
Smart reading routes, understanding what's going on, and then having the athleticism just to lay out, time that ball, and Mac Jones has been pretty much all day for him, taking some shots.
I got his hand caught up in there with Jordan's on. Davis, one of the great middle linebackers, inside linebackers in this game.
So Jones will drop back again. You'll have to throw.
Dangerous ball, and that's going to seal the deal. That'll be incomplete. That'll be a fourth down instead.
That's going to be a fourth down.
Just the effort. So close right here. Driving on the ball. You can see it bounce off the ground, but that's a good sell job. No, I got it. Right? I'm number one. Look, it's right there in my mitts. I tried. Look, see, I love it. Look at the smile right there. You got me. I tried. It was a good effort.
Fourth down coming up.
So this is their last opportunity to keep this drive going alive. You'll have to throw. Intercepted! The Saints will take the game today. So once again, final score, Saints win 28-13 is your final. We will have post-game wrap-up that will be later on at 6 or 6:30. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon, and we will be back later on for Saints post-game coverage around 6 and 6:30. We do this every single noon game, so we'll have post-game coverage 3 hours after every Saints game. So everybody have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon, and we'll see you.